Financial Wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
And in the house today, we have Tamar House with Team House, one of the top real estate agents in town. Her team rocks. We love working with you, and thank you for joining our show again.
Thanks for having me.
All right. We got to talk about,
Well, Don teased the secrets of success. So tell us, first of all, introduce your team, if you would, for us.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. Well, I am with John Hart Real Estate for my sales division. Team House Real Estate is the team that works under the brokerage, John Hart Real Estate. And within that, I have Kathy Greenberg as my buyer's agent.
Kathy.
I know. She works with you guys a lot because you're working with our buyers, getting them pre-approved and all that good stuff.
She's great with buyers, by the way.
She's so patient, and that's just what
key.
people want.
That
You
is
know,
key.
they
Not
want to be able to
shoving
look
something
at
down their throat.
everything instead of being forced to make a decision. They want to make a smart, educated decision, and she just does just a great job with our buyers. And then we have Maral, who's our agent liaison or transaction coordinator. I mean, she basically does everything, all the paperwork,
she's on top of
and
it.
she is on it. She probably comes in at 7 in the morning, and she doesn't leave until that last T is crossed and that last I is dotted. She works that hard, probably 12 hours a day for us.
Wow.
Bianca is another assistant that is working with our team as well, just kind of helping out with that. And I'm actually looking for a listing coordinator kind of partner to kind of come in and help with some database management and stuff. So if any realtors are listening out there that want to join a fantastic team, let me know.
And we can back that up. You do have a fantastic team and the business to back it up. A lot of times we see, real estate professionals trying to divide it and conquer a little bit and share some of the workload, but they got to have enough business to actually make that happen. So we see a lot of times the partnerships not work out because they don't have enough business. Like Gino and I have grown our team up, as you know, to 5 and 6. But luckily, we're very fortunate to have a lot of great past clients that come back to us, a lot of referrals, great real estate agents like yourself that we work tight with. We don't work with just anyone, just like you. So you do have the right team, the right ability to really help somebody be very successful. So I'm letting you know that. There's a difference between just saying, hey, I want to get into real estate and not be successful. You have to have someone who's very professional, has systems. God knows you have systems because you made us up our systems.
I sure did.
And you have the team to back it and the business to back it up. So if any of you are looking to work with a true professional that likes to have a good time on top of it,
absolutely,
we're all about
it's got to be
that.
about fun.
It's got to be about
got to have a little
You
fun.
want to work with people you like, right? Ultimately, I think all of us want to work with people we like for everything that we do. And we were joking a little bit about your Facebook account, but you're transparent.
I just say it like it is.
And I love what you said a few weeks ago, where you're like, "Hey, if you don't like it, just delete me. This is my scrapbook. This is where I put my memories. This is where I talk to people. This is where I communicate with my friends and family."
Exactly.
So it's a great place to communicate. You feel like you could share anything. There's plenty of pictures of Ryan sleeping if you guys are interested.
Not so much anymore. He's kind of cleaned that up a little bit.
Good for you, Ryan. Well, the other thing, too, is because you have, how many followers you have on Facebook?
Well, that's the thing. I have 4,980 friends. I keep having to delete people that I don't really communicate with to keep it under 5,000.
Right?
Once you hit that, you have to create just a business page. And I don't want to do that. I want to stay connected with people. I want to talk to them. I have a business page, but I can't interact with them. So my goal is to try to keep it under that and really stay strong to my true friends. And
why I wanted to bring that up, Tamar, is that say you were selling a home. Do I want somebody who has got 400 friends or 5,000 close friends? Like you said, you keep it really tight to your core. You communicate with them at least a dozen to 20 times a day. But that's a good thing if you're trying to sell your home or find a home. You have a lot of people to connect with. Plus, you're networked with every networking real estate professional group out here.
Absolutely.
So that helps you find the homes that nobody knows about, sell a home to some of the top professionals that are looking for homes for their buyers. I mean, you have all the ammunition to be successful, and that's really, I think, what differentiates you from the competition and why you're so successful.
Yes, and I'm heavily involved. I belong to the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals. I'm their incoming secretary, actually. The president for Women's Council of Realtors. I'm on the board of advisors for the advisory group, the largest networking group in all of Santa Clarita. The CMA, the movie theater ad agents. And then now I actually just joined the Hollywood Bowl Society because we have a music background and my kids are really into that, and so growing our business out into the Hollywood area even. So I'm on the board for that as well.
Okay.
So
Sounds like a lot, but the beautiful thing for any of you trying to buy or sell a home, nobody's more connected than Tamar House.
I'll tell you what, though, and we joke about this and talk about this all the time, right? As a landlord, if you own a property, the property management company that you have is great as well, because I know that I don't really see a lot of posts for property management on Facebook, except from you. I see them all the time. So I kind of know what's going on in the rental market out here just because I watch what you're listing.
Right.
So you're very heavily involved in that as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, you do property management on the side too?
In my spare time.
Yeah. But you're very busy with that as well, which is a great avenue for your clients as well.
It's a built-in buyer pool, first of all, right? So if you have a listing and something to sell, I don't know how many doors you're managing today, but call it 100 or 200. Those are potential prospects to buy your house. And we know because we're always pre-approving the tenants and getting them out of rentals and getting them into homes.
Exactly. And a lot of landlords are taking advantage of our high prices today because they're realizing, wow, I have that much equity.
Right.
Let's talk about selling. So the tenant then has to find a new place. So we're helping them get, approved with you guys and giving them plenty of notice. And it kind of just works out for everybody.
It does. And I mean, having that, like you said, what's cool is, Tamar, you put a lot of effort. You can just keep them, renting forever.
Right.
But you actually put a lot of effort, you and your team, along with, thank you for including us in that. But you really work hard to try to get them into their own home and get the value, we call it the dream of home ownership.
Right.
The American dream. And there's nothing like handing the keys to someone, right?
Absolutely. That makes it all worth it.
And I want to talk a little bit about the National Real Estate Cafe, because we talk about that pretty regularly, Dawn, on the National Real Estate Cafe, as we go over what is the American dream, the reasons you should buy a house. And, people think of a home as an investment. If you're buying a home only as an investment, you should probably buy investment property. You shouldn't buy a home to live in. If you're buying a home for the right reasons, you buy a personal residence for the pride of ownership, for the schools you want your kids to go to, because you want them to have better friends, to be in a better social network, and just feel really good about where we're at.
Or just control of your own home when you can paint it the way you want, and you can fix it up the way you want. I mean, that's a bummer when you're like, I love to, Johnny wants his room.
I knew there was a Johnny in here somewhere.
Johnny. Johnny wants a football room. And now you can't put a fat head on the wall.
Oh, he did that to me on purpose. I was up till like 2 o'clock in the morning putting up Star Wars fat heads in my son's room. But they look great.
And you have a floating bed.
That's true.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's nice that you have all these avenues. So, Tamar, how can they get a hold of you? We're not done with you yet, by the way.
Well, the best way is probably the phone number, 855-HOUSE-05. Just give us a call, and we can direct you to any one of our services that we provide.
And your website?
teamhouserealestate.com or allvalleyleasing.com.
All right. So if you want a true professional that basically is well-connected, very experienced, a hell of a negotiator. We have seen that on your behalf. Also looking for another leasing, what did you call it? Somebody to help you out with
Listing
handling your
Listing coordinator on the sales side of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have an opportunity to possibly get involved, but I'm sure you're looking for somebody pretty experienced, though. Am I right?
You know what? I just want somebody driven. I can teach them everything else.
There's no doubt about that.
You can't teach drive, can you?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And being a manager for almost 30 years now, I can attest to that. Where now we don't even bring somebody in that doesn't have the drive, and they're just good people.
Exactly.
Really good people.
Exactly.
All right, when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about what's going on with the real estate. We're actually going to talk about a book that Tamar House has put together that can really change your life, and so much more. So don't go away. Right here on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. We'll be right back.